Well, obviously a huge match on Sunday in the FA Cup first round against Derby County. But before we touch on that, what result on Tuesday evening?
Yeah, I think it was very important with the Derby game coming up that we put in a good performance, and it really was. It was a fantastic performance, and we was very proud of that particular game. And we've got to keep that sort of standard up now in our league performances. But at least it takes us into the Derby game feeling confident. The boys kept the ball a lot better than we've done for a little while. We've created a lot of chances. There was a lot of movement, and you're going to need all that against Derby on Sunday.
What was the most remarkable thing to a lot of people in the match on Tuesday night is how confident your team looked and how clinical they were in front of goal, despite recent results going against them.
Yeah, and we've had a little bit of bad luck, and we still keep getting news every now and again that one of our penalties against us wasn't a penalty, so we keep getting little bits like that. We could have had more points along the way, but anyway, yeah, we got to knuckle down and real concentrate on this Derby game, because they're a good team. We've watched them, Downsy and Lou's watched them extensively. I've watched them as well, and we know that we've got to be on form, and anything less than on form, you get beat, because they are a formidable team. But at this moment in time, we've got the confidence to say, okay, we look forward to entertaining you, and hopefully we can do that on and off the pitch.
You brought 4 players in within the last week, 3 of them in on loan. Those 3 started the game on Tuesday night. How much of a boost have they given their teammates?
Well, they've given us a big boost, of course, because we needed the numbers. We've had a lot of injuries over the past few weeks, but they've shown that they were good signings. They were making us a better squad, and they've all quickly found their game, which was nice, which was shown in the game the other night. So that's important to us, that the lads that have been here with us accept and understand the qualities of the new lads that have come in, and everybody wants a strong squad, because everybody wants to play next to somebody that they can trust.
Now obviously the game against Derby County is going to be a huge test for your side, but being a manager that's managed in the Championship and League One before, you're probably ideally placed to understand exactly what sort of challenge your team's going to be up against.
Yes, that's for sure, and we will know them inside out by the time we play them, because we do a lot of reviews on other teams as well as of our own team in the last game, and then we'll try and find their weaknesses and try not to see their strengths.
How much of a difference could the home advantage make on Sunday?
Well, with a full stadium, it'll look like a full stadium, whether it's capacity or whatever it is. It'll be a big enough crowd to make a very good atmosphere, and our supporters are very, very good at home when they're behind you, and generally they're behind us. That's for sure. They certainly were in the last game. And if you get a goal up, or if they see that their team is in the game, then they can be that extra man for us, and often are. So I always say they can pick us, they can get us 10, 12 points a season, and hopefully on this occasion help us get through to the next round, or certainly put in a performance that we can all be very proud of.
And finally, Gaffer, obviously the National League is the bread and butter and the most important thing for a club like Torquay United, but how important is the FA Cup, and how big potentially could a positive result on Sunday be for the club?
Well, it's big as far as the FA Cup's concerned. Yes, we've got a little bit of a fight on to get ourselves out of trouble in the league. We know the reasons for that. We mention it a lot of times, but we believe we'll do that. We will do that. But it's always the next game that is the most important game. Before the Aldershot game, Derby wasn't the most important game to us. It was the Aldershot game. So now it's the FA Cup, it's Derby, it's different, and you hope to keep going in this competition. if you get a draw, of course, it's as good as getting through to the next round, because if you go to Derby, then it's a fantastic draw if you would have got them in the second round, sort of thing, you know. So it's a big game for our club, and you always want to show your club in a good light, because reputation is everything, and you need to guard that with your life.